Ready to go?
All right, hello everybody. The scrubs are back, and I realize I have your cameras mixed up, so that's cool.
Hi, I'm Seth.
So you guys talk while I fix that.
I'm Drew Clark, aka Nordovik.
Well, Michiga's coming out with the hate
I have long hair.
Apparently, you're a bully, and you're not even nice, Seth. So
That's uncalled for.
Just straight off the bat.
We played. I don't know if it's related to that, but
Wow, is there a history there? Did you make her mad or something?
Michigo. What did I do? I don't know. Probably.
All right, everybody, we're the scrubs, and as most of you, I think everybody knows Sophie at this point, or the winner of every Dojo tournament, Comrade Eyelash, as you may know her. So we're going to be doing a consultation match against her. So she's got her dual PC set up. She's got the camera on one side. She's got her game on the other. So she's all geared up to whip us. Is that true, Sophie?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. I'm also streaming.
Oh yeah, so everybody pull up both streams. Make sure you figure that out, because so we were trying to figure it out. So Sophie she'll be streaming and giving the commentary on her stream. So make sure you follow both.
We're like doing one of those squad streams.
Yeah, I believe her audio will be muted from the Dojo side so that we can talk about our game plan and there's no crossover, or I guess intentional stream sniping, or however you want to put it.
Yeah, I don't think Sophie has to worry about sniping us. But yeah, we should set up the squad streams. I'm not going to try to bother with that now, but we'll just run with it for now. So we're going to be doing what's the time control?
45 plus 30.
And we're going to be taking black this time, because last consultation match, when we took on a Craddock, and I can't remember, did we win that game, guys?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Is it Craddock here? Maybe he remembers.
I don't know. I'm not quite sure.
In case he is still here,
Yeah, son, taste me now.
Just in case he's still here, I wanted to make sure he had that. All right, so should we just jump right into it, and maybe depending on how it goes, we can do a little analysis afterwards, and we can see how it goes.
You're probably gonna beat me though, because I literally just came back from a tournament and I'm sweating and I'm exhausted.
Oh, was that your first?
You're probably gonna beat me.
Was that your first over the board tournament in a while, or have you done one already?
Oh no, it's not an over the board tournament. It was an online one.
Oh
yeah, I just
Oh, that's right. Was that the Polgar one that you were talking about?
Yeah, it was.
Cool. All right, well, let's just jump into it then. Let's get this game going.
Sweet. Well, I'm going to send the challenge, and if somebody wants, if you can mute your audio, we will be good to go.
I guess /follow you.
Yeah, as Cartier is reminding us, loose pieces drop off. That was his lesson the last time.
That's
I think
right.
when we played him.
That's right.
Now I'll never forget it.
I remember that tactic pretty.
We kept our pieces nice and tight when we took down a Craddock.
Yep.
We did.
All right.
Let's do it again this time.
Let's do it again. Title player.
All right. What do you think she's gonna play here?
Maybe 1c4.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they normally play.
You played it. I didn't do much. Oh no, wait, no. Actually, we do have a full repertoire against her, don't we? I think we have a complete repertoire against Sophie.
We do?
Right.
We have it all on chess base or something?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, right.
That's what I downloaded. I went through and downloaded all of Acradic's games the last time, and I just quickly glanced through it, but I didn't do any actual prep. All right, D4.
All right, D4, guys.
Do we want to do a knight F3?
F6, you mean?
Or F6?
Knight F6.
That's my go-to. So
that's your go-to? Yeah, I played D5, but we can try knight F6. We could do it.
I don't think I've ever played D5, so I just don't know how that works.
All right. Wait, are you like a Nimzo? You go for the
King's Indian most of the
there.
time, and then sometimes I think I'm playing the King's
Oh,
Indian. Then
King's
people tell me
Indian.
that it's not actually King's Indian because they didn't play C4 or something. So I don't really know what I'm
Right.
doing, but
Drew, you play King's Indian.
I'm
right?
starting now. I'm trying to get into the Nimzo, but
Yeah, but you've played King's Indian, right?
I don't play a lot of it.
Should we? Okay.
London.
Oh, London. Ooh.
Okay, what do we want to do to counter the London?
This is why I
Ow.
like playing D5
London.
in case they London.
really, I don't. Yeah, I don't get up against London a lot. So
All right, we got 45 seconds to
Um,
decide our counter here.
Oh, right.
D5?
D5 is fine. Can you play C5 here, or is it no good?
C5. Wow.
I don't know any lines with C5.
Yeah, let's
so I
not
don't.
get crazy. Let's not get crazy. We can play D5 then C5.
D5?
I'm fine with D5. I've never played it, so can't go that
Okay.
wrong.
It's not a mistake. That I know.
How's it going, Savage? We got
It
all
is a-
people.
It's a move.
No rematch is not a fan of your board, so I hope you know that, Drew. Just make sure you see that.
Who's not a fan of my board?
No rematch.
Not a fan.
Not a fan of the black and white board, so I know you just got to keep up with chat. Make sure that all the
No.
we read all
Wait, is
criticisms.
it the black and white or is it the wood?
It's a black and white board.
got
Boo.
You got like the gray board.
I see.
We're not changing the board. They can, they
I'm
can
about to
deal
tell you
with
too. I just wanted to make sure that start some fight or something.
Yeah. Well, now we can actually think, right? We don't have to like that.
I've already been
Oh
told
man,
I'm
that
mean,
was so bad
I'm-
in the classical. I'm sorry about that yesterday, Seth. But I like
Don't worry
totally
about
was
that.
second move because he played English and I took too long and it aborted me. All right, we got to move.
Yeah.
E3.
C5.
C5?
That's what I like to play.
I'm not against it.
I'm not against it because I've never played D4, so I'm willing to go with what you say. I'll let
D5.
you.
The only thing you need to analyze is if she takes. We have lots of ways of recovering it. You have queen check.
Yeah, I'm not worried about
E6,
getting the pawn
then
back.
B4,
So
then A4. Yeah, let's just do C5. Play the critical line. Maybe. Might be the critical line. I don't know.
Sokol was asking for redeem points to change the board. I have to add that to the Dojo Gold.
Redeem points
That's
to
true.
change the board. Yeah, that's cute. Sorry. I'm not bribed by Dojo Gold.
That's right. We don't actually run this channel.
Yeah, I don't really
do
really
what we
get
want.
anything out of your redemptions.
Neither do I don't think neither does the actual
Yeah, neither do we. We get nothing out of
owners
it.
of the channel. Yeah.
Yeah, Dojo Gold is strictly just for the people. I mean, the lessons for 100K is
Is
a
it
pretty
really
serious
that
deal
bad?
for. So that's a good deal. Everything else is just whatever.
The thing is, it's for the people, but is it for the scrubs?
I'm not even
Scrubs can redeem.
I'm not even looking at the stream. Yeah, that's right. I'm not a mod or anything.
Apparently, you're a cute bully, Seth. So watch out.
So you got that going for you.
I'll take it.
You're a cute bully.
It's better than being a non-cute bully. I mean, you got to
That's
take
one of
it.
the nicer things. Yeah, people. might
What
wanna
a
think about it,
cute
so.
bully. All right. Do we play knight? Can we play knight c6 here?
Was my thought.
Knight
Yeah.
c6. What about you, Derek?
I don't see anything. I don't see anything wrong with it. It seems reasonable.
Just straightforward. I like to just save time.
Yeah,
for
the only
later, right?
I think bishop f5 is premature. That's the only other thing I would
And that's
look
premature
at.
at this point. So can we just sit with knight c6?
I think so. Well, because if bishop f5, then I think she might be threatening to take on c5, and then before queen, she can play queen b3, and it gets kind of complicated. But I think knight c6 is nice and solid.
Can we lock it in?
Yeah, go for it. Man, you're making some dojos angry with your board.
Now
right.
when can we I like the queen. I like to get the queen out over to the side at some point. Right? With the queen d6 or queen kind of ideas. Is queen d6 preemptive right now? Or can we think about it?
Queen b6. Queen b6 is a possible move, yeah, because her bishop's locked out of the pawn chain. Queen b6, I think queen b3. I think that's good for us, honestly. But all right, other possibilities.
Yeah, I'm open to other
After
thoughts. It
queen
was just my first one.
b6. No. Queen b6, queen c2 for her. Then I think that's okay. She's queen b3 is okay, I think. The only other move I would even think of is maybe not the only other move I would think of, but the main other move I would think of is e6.
Okay.
Just getting our development done.
What do you think between the two,
But-
Derek? If you were to place
E6 just seems like it kind of locks in our light squared bishop. It does open it for the dark squared.
Mhm.
I don't think it's good. Bishop
I don't
G4.
think we can't really get. We're gonna have to do something about that bishop. We're not really just gonna be able to get it outside the pawn chain anyway. So if you're worried about that, e6, right? We can't develop it to f5 or.
Queen B6 seems reasonable. I just
Can you play a6 with?
queen
Can
B-
you
yeah.
a6 and b5 and then develop the bishop and?
Ugh,
No,
no,
you can't do all that
no.
stuff. That's too crazy. Okay. I just thought
It's
I don't know.
silly. What does it do?
Well, I was saying that's another way to get the dark.
No, let's stay flexible. Yeah, but we can be flexible with the bishop. We don't have to declare it yet. Like if she plays knight f3, then maybe we can look at bishop
Yeah.
d4.
So do we want to do queen b6 or e6? Is that like what's the general fly?
like
I think
Queen
Queen
B6.
B6.
All right, lock it in.
Yeah, it kind of forces her to make a move to save the pawn.
I'm gonna lock it in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Imagine how this is how a dog would see
That's talking
chess.
about. That's right. This is normally a dog. It's usually, yeah. I looked the other day. This channel was a dog streaming. So
Yeah, apparently.
sorry to disappoint you with you.
Yeah.
Are you guys betting on us?
Yeah, but Cartier,
I guess they're probably betting against us.
Yeah, what were the odds when we played a Craddock though? Wasn't it like 90-something% or something? Didn't they give us nothing? So I feel like we've won a little bit of respect, just a little, not a lot.
Yeah, but now it's swinging too far the other way.
That's true.
So I think there's probably value on Sophie now.
Real mature, Steve. Real mature.
Can I
100%.
also point out?
Okay.
A Craddock was 2100 something, and Sophie is 2195. So, just saying.
Yeah, I don't think Cartier believed us. Yeah, we beat a Craddock. We
Mhm.
mated him.
It's true. Sophie's an NM.
Wait. Cartier didn't actually know that. How does he not know that?
Come on. Everybody
What?
knows that. That was
Wait,
chess
you
worldwide.
don't
news.
know that,
It's
Cartier?
Twoo.
It's Twoo. It's Twoo.
Straight up.
You
Straight
didn't
up,
get your.
The VOD is on Chess Dojo Live YouTube. Check it out. Actually, is it? Yeah, it is. I knew
Yeah.
there was like a DMCA question, but whatever.
Yeah, you didn't see the. You didn't.
No,
get
and either
your-
way,
you
YouTube
didn't
doesn't
see
care
that
about
in
DMCA. We
Chess
just can't
Lifestyle,
monetize it.
That
Oh, I
feature. Honestly.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that was kind of sad for me because I was like, no, I really want to have that. That's the best. That's one of the best scrub VODs there is yet.
Yeah, I think every Scrubs
Right.
episode is up on the second YouTube.
Cool.
All right, so. Sorry, there's a fight with a Labrador here.
So wait,
So-
what are our next thoughts here? What is the likely
So,
Queen?
Yeah,
Oh, we have to keep
These are
thinking. I
likely,
forgot.
Yeah.
Right. So if queen b3, I say we don't take it.
Okay. I agree. Do we want to? Can we e6 it then?
I think c4 is a possibility of queen b3.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oh, it works.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Well, queen. No, then
It
it's
doesn't
then
work.
it's
It
queen
doesn't
takes
work,
queen.
but it forces.
Yeah, queen takes.
Yeah, but
queen.
it forces her.
Yeah, it forces her.
It develops our
Well,
rook.
no, she's probably playing queen c2 then, right?
Yeah, I think queen c2 is the better move.
Okay, so then
Queen
if
d2 is also a move here, maybe. But queen c2 seems more
Are you
likely.
still looking at
Or even
c4? Are
queen-
you still looking at c4 with queen c2?
Queen what? Oh, c4 with queen c2. No, I would not be looking at it.
So
there.
then e6.
Yeah, or yeah, yeah. What about she could also play? She could play queen c2, d2, or e2. I think. Queen
What
e2.
about another consideration? Just a general candidate move. Or do we like the ideas of bishop d7?
Bishop d7.
Yeah.
It might be. Let's wait for it to.
Yeah, those are the bishop moves that I never
I don't
make
know.
because they just seem slow and bad.
I play them all the time. Honestly, I
When I look at through
preparatory-
Masters games, they make moves like that. And I don't understand. Like I don't understand what.
I just feel like
Sometimes-
they're just
Oh.
solid.
Queen
And-
c1.
What?
Queen c1 played.
twist.
Wow. Okay.
It's also, I guess,
Fair
also
enough.
a possibility.
Okay.
So
Why did she play queen c1
Yeah.
versus queen c2? Or why? What's a plan for her? I guess. Oh, is she looking
For a C pawn push,
But you could do that with queen c2, right?
you could.
well, if queen c2, we could possibly take on d4, and then she couldn't take back with the c pawn because we would have knight b4, and that would fork queen and bishop, and we'd take the bishop pair, and her good bishop. So she would have to take back with the e pawn, and maybe that's not what she's looking for. So we would trade a c pawn for e pawn.
So,
So maybe that's sort
is
of
she planning
positional
c4?
concession. Is she planning c4? Could be, yeah. It could be. It's definitely something we should be aware of.
So is e6 good then?
I think e6 is fine. I don't know if it's passive or not or necessary. E6 might be just what we should play. It's possible. Let's see.
But could we play? Could we just
we could
play
also
e6?
play.
Bishop? I would say the other thing is bishop d7 with e6 waiting if c4. Like e6 is a response. To
Bishop d7 doesn't seem to be doing much more than it is on, unless we're trying to get the rook really quickly. The bishop d7, all it does is vacate c8 for the rook, which is something, but I don't know if it's what we need right now.
What about bishop d? What about just g? Is g6 okay? Can we look at fianchettos? Is that reasonable? Or I don't know.
Yeah, it's reasonable. It's reasonable. I hadn't thought about it. Yeah, no, that's. Let's think of. I think is a sort of time to take stock of
Where we're at.
of maybe making some sort of plan,
Mhm.
But yeah, I think e6 or g6, just getting that bishop developed is. I don't think there's anything too critical. I think actually I don't like g6.
I was
just
starting to not
because-
like g6 too, actually, because you don't usually want to play g6 and e6, and we do want to play e6 if c4, right? And so
no, if c4, but right now we can recapture with the queen, right?
recapture
If she takes on c5. Oh,
no, it takes
is
on
that what you were worried
d5.
about?
Takes on d5. No, c takes
d5
d
is not.
for white.
C takes D. Well, that's not possible right now.
Well, I'm saying if c4, we wanted to play c6 in case of c takes d, but we don't have e6 and g6 on the table.
So if she plays, so you're saying g6 and then she just hits us with c4?
Yeah, if g6, c4, right. I don't know if that's
C4?
right, but
I don't know how good that is,
okay.
but maybe. Yeah, maybe. Well, but d5 is defended.
Mhm. Where are you at
So
right now,
if
Derek?
c4, we could just take on d4, and then what? She's getting an isolated pawn. I don't think c4 is on the up.
Oh, but then she's got c5. C takes d, then c5 attacks the queen. That's is interesting. Kind of crazy. C4, C takes D, C5.
Yeah, you're right. But the D pawn is really well. No, she doesn't have C5. We could just take it. Oh no, you're right. The queen.
And then she has E takes D after the queen moves.
Okay, maybe that's a thought. We'd have queen A5. That's a check. I don't know if it's any good, but she would not be able to take on D4 right away because we have queen A5 check. Then we could take on E3 if she did that.
Where are you at, Derek?
I was doing other. I'm sorry, I was doing some stuff. What are your key moves?
We're looking at G6, E6, and Bishop D7.
Or Bishop G4 looks weird, but if you want to get it outside the
it just lets him develop the knight, and without the pin, it's not even a real pin anymore, anyways, because the queen's not.
What if they put the knight on F3? We just take it.
Yeah. Okay. Is our bishop not a good bishop? Yeah, it's true. What do you think? I'm not actually. Actually, that's convincing.
Of which move was that?
I think
a bishop
G4.
That's what I would play if it was me.
F3.
All right, I'm in with that.
It invites It invites no. The critical move there is F3.
Then can we just play? Can we just play H5? Bishop H5.
Bishop H5.
And then we have bishop to G6, which is fantastic.
And if they want to trade bishops, we could take with the H pawn and open up the rook.
F3 supports F3 supports E4 though, so she gets that with tempo.
So
my move would be bishop G4.
I'm
bishop G4. Listen, bishop G4, F3, bishop H5, E4. Which is she can play.
Then D takes E, bishop takes, or pawn takes.
Pawn E, F takes.
F takes, and then the king is open with the bishop attacking across it.
No, she's gonna develop her knight and castle next move and castle the rook onto the open on the semi-open F file.
But that diagonal is loose, and there's some sort of C takes D, which opens up that diagonal even further at that castle.
F3 E4 is a definite F3 E4 is a strong plan for white in these positions.
Okay. I'm still on the bishop G4 train, but I'm not convinced it's not good. Because I think when you push that F pawn and then you can play C takes D at some point, and then you open up the diagonal to the king if the king tries to castle king side. So that diagonal to the king.
Yeah, maybe it's possible. Maybe it is.
I don't see it as I don't think it's a bad move. I just don't. I don't know if there's anything better. So it's just kind of like a developing move.
It gets the pawn. Okay, so let's look at other pawns. So bishop G4. It's not attacking anything, so she could take on. So she could play C4, take on C5. Yeah, no, those all look okay, I think. If C4, yeah, okay. I don't know. I think I might be all right with it, actually.
Let's lock it.
Okay.
We'll go for it.
Bishop G4. I don't know if she.
So now we still have to think. We still have to think whether we like the G6 plan or the E6 plan, because we're gonna play one of those moves.
I think E6 for sure, because now that the bishop is outside, we can lock the center, and we're supporting our D pawn. So like, there's no reason to fianchetto against like a pawn chain that's going from B2 to D4.
Yeah, I guess it just depends where the breaks are, because if you have the bishop fianchettoed, it makes C4 a lot less desirable if we're thinking about that.
That's true.
That would weaken that D. That would possibly open our bishop.
Are we trying to castle kingside underneath the
Yes.
bishop?
I would say at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see a scenario where queenside looks good for us.
Oh, okay. See, we didn't even
So she just
consider this
develops.
at all.
Well, I
It comes up a lot.
not that I didn't consider it. It's just
My
not
games.
critical. I don't think.
Yeah. E6
E6
or
seems
G6?
logical,
E6 or
but
G6?
I think G6. I'm leaning towards G6 because the E6 we can't bring the bishop to D6 because we already played Queen B3. That's where we'd
Mhm.
want to put it, right?
Mm-hmm.
We'd want that diagonal. Since we can't have that diagonal, she has that diagonal. Maybe we can get the long diagonal. But you're right. It is a little. There's a strong pawn chain. She's got a nice pawn pyramid on the dark squares. I don't know.
Right.
Hard to say.
What do you think, Derek?
I'm looking at G6 makes sense. D4 was something. Comrade, reconnect. D4 was a move that I was trying to side before,
Mm-hmm.
and if he, she's got to. They've got to retreat, and then we could always, if they try to bring the knight to F3. We can always kick our. I just started simple chess, and then I'm at the part about outposts. So I'm thinking about outposts. Getting that knight to something like
Well, I think
E4.
bishop. I think we G6, and then we can look at taking on D4 at some point, bringing the rook to the C file.
G6 might be fine just to go ahead and get that bishop.
G6. Oh yeah, G6 with C4 threatened is kind of even fun. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, even C4. I don't necessarily. C4 better come with something because otherwise we release the tension on D4. But
I'm
It
saying,
might be.
well,
There
I'm
are
saying what
definitely
it comes with is bishop back to C2, which is great.
is it no or to B1? Yeah, bishop C2. Yeah. Okay, that might be all right. So
So
let's-
G6.
so G. I like G6.
And you're
It
talking
sort of
about
blunts
being
the bishop on
kettling
that
it.
diagonal that it's on. Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's actually a good way to fight her setup because she's got the bishop on the D3 square.
Wait. I just realized the
Bishop's
problem.
very active
I just
for light
realized the
square
problem
bishop.
with G6. And the problem with
Yeah.
G6 is F3, bishop H5, and then our bishop.
Well, we don't. You can't.
Otherwise,
You can't
yeah,
play. You
otherwise
can't
we
play
have to
bishop
bring the bishop back the other
H5.
way.
You just bring the bishop back the
Yeah,
other
we
way.
have to come back to
D7?
D7.
Is that worth it?
Yeah.
Is that worth it?
Well, let me work it. Let me put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
Is that worth? Are we okay with bringing our
Yeah.
bishop back to D7 as a result of playing G6?
We could then always
Well,
take
after-
on D4, bring the bishop
It's
up to
still
like
flexible, Drew,
B5.
because we're not planning on playing E6 necessarily. So we're not like killing our bishop.
Oh, Amanda, grow up.
necessarily.
Missy Misdemeanor Elliott. Yes, Chess Latte, we are in the chat. I'm trying not to pay attention to too many specific moves until we make them.
So
Just for
G6,
fairness.
F3, and then the bishop comes back. Yeah. So do we like
G7?
that? I don't know.
Is that okay?
It's okay.
I
What
think
did we
F3,
get there?
Never
though?
play F3, right? Never play F3 and bishop back to D7. We haven't lost much. And the
Yeah, I'm
king's
trying
gonna
to
be
lean
weaker.
towards.
G6.
No, I think F3 is fine for white here.
So not G6.
No way for us to really attack it. Kind of leaning against it a little.
Well, I mean, there is that diagonal after F3 where like the king is going to be less safe because we can start to chop away at the pyramid. And then the
I don't
king
think
is
they're
G6
gonna
or
play
G6,
F3.
I think we should just go for one.
G6.
I think we should save our time. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
just
yeah.
go for one.
Locking it in G6.
Okay.
Now, if F3 just immediate bishop G7, I could almost pre-move it if that word work, but it's not a capture, so whatever.
So F3, bishop D7. All right, what else? Knight. Knight e2, maybe.
Well, something crazy. Are they really going to play f3?
I think f3 is on the table here. I'd definitely be looking at it strongly with white. Maybe
Sure.
that's an indication that it shouldn't be played. Who knows?
Well, you're also not a very nice person, Seth. So yeah.
Man. What is it? Is my 6th grade class in the chat? What's going on?
How long are you in Hawaii for? I'm assuming you're still there, right?
I am. Yeah.
Are you there like all summer, just
Where
hanging
am
out,
I?
playing chess by the beach?
Yeah. Well,
You jerk.
Actually, I'm leaving in a few days.
Gotcha.
So next show, I'll be back in boring old Aurora, Colorado.
Yo, maybe next Scrubs show we should do from like my place. We could just do like a in-person kind of thing. It would be kind of fun.
Live on location.
Like live on location in Denver. Right.
Nice.
Well, just like Derek,
Yeah.
you should
All
just
right.
fly out here for the weekend, you know?
I'll go out to
Hang out.
Colorado.
Come on out.
Scrubs on location. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Amanda's coming to Colorado. We'll do Scrubs on
I forgot
location
about-
featuring. Yeah. We can
Oh,
do that.
yeah. We actually got an invite. She wants Doris and I to come out to Austin at some point. So I might go visit Amanda out in Austin. That's at some point.
Also, Neil Bruce in the house saying they just play knight f3. Yeah, I don't see them pushing the f pawn.
Mhm.
I would assume they would just play
if they play knight. Oh no, never mind. Because you
because
played knight.
I just assumed they were going to play knight f3 the whole time. So then our bishop, we don't have to retreat it immediately because there's.
Yeah,
I
knight
would-
f3.
I would also suggest
If she wants to
we
kick it, she
don't-
might play
let's-
h3.
Let's not use lines from chat as much as possible because there are some fairly high level people in there.
Well,
that
that's
are-
a white line. So it's just what
Okay.
Sophie could play.
but that's stuff to think about then, right? Like we have to. Ooh.
Well, that was my point, though. I was already thinking about that.
Bishop D7.
I think so.
I don't think there's anything
Unless you
else.
want to put it on e6.
Why do we want to do that?
I don't
No.
know. Just throw it out there. Just
Nope. I don't like it.
that's the other. We can play
That's the
knight.
other
We play
move.
bishop f5. Bishop f5.
Yikes.
Bishop
Really?
f5 to trade it.
Raise it.
Wait, but doesn't
It is
that
a
just come with
stupid
E4?
Yeah, but I don't think bishop f5 is very good. All right, bishop d7. Let's just.
I
Lock it
think
in.
I think d7. That seems to make the most sense.
Yes,
Bishop
Savage. There's
f5.
a chess tournament at the end of July in Denver. Savage lives in New Mexico and might be coming up, Seth.
Oh, nice. Party in Denver.
Yeah. I'm about to register, I think. I'm going to be in Pittsburgh in the middle of August. I have a family get together there.
Yeah, when in July?
Very end of the month. Very end of the month. All right. What do we got? So Bishop. I mean, the thing is, you just play Bishop G6 now, right? Like that's
Bishop
just-
G7 is what we
7.
came to do, right?
right. Is there any reason?
I
not
think
to
so.
do it?
I mean, the whole point
No.
of the pushing the pawn.
I'm just
Yeah.
trying to see if there's any threats we need to be taken care of, or whatever.
Probably.
I don't see any threats.
Probably.
Captures.
I mean,
Like
is
95.
Is knight G5 an issue for any sort of
Knight
reason?
G5. That's a good question. What would that threaten?
Everything and nothing. I don't know.
Our lives.
I don't see. Knight G5 doesn't threaten much. We kick it with H6 whenever we want.
Also, but what about G4? Are we worried about a pawn storm already?
That would be bold, but if G4, then like we better counter,
Then we just
think
break.
we're
Then
ready
we
to
start to
counter
break
in
up
the
the middle.
break the center.
Okay.
Yeah, we
The
take
center.
that. We take the pawn in the middle. And at least just try to get something there.
So can we just
maybe
lock in
even
Bishop
stack a
G7
pawn
then?
with D5.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah,
We're locking in.
Yeah.
How nervous does Sophie look?
Not nervous at all.
Not nervous. No, not in the least bit.
She's like singing along the music.
Then again, did
She's
Akradek ever
talking.
seem nervous even as he was losing? Like, let's be fair.
Yeah,
Akradek
I think
lost the game without ever being.
I think Akradek's lack of nervousness is why we won.
He's like, well, I guess I'm losing now. It's fine.
He's like, oh, whoops. I guess that was bad.
Castle.
There's your
All right.
castling, Michiko.
Well, when my opponent castles, that usually indicates to me that it's safe for me to castle.
Do we want to? Is there a reason not to queenside?
Yes.
What?
There's advanced. We played C5.
Yeah. I was just. Yeah.
And that dark squared bishop already has a line coming down that way. So we'd be boxing in
It's an
that.
open diagonal to B1.
But could we play some sort of? Oh, what if we played right now, knight h5? What do you guys think?
They always say knights on the rim are great.
Yeah, but it's immediately attacking a bishop that's
Yeah, but the
got
bishop
knight
just I know, but the
H5,
bishop just
bishop
drops
H2.
back.
back to
Bishop has
H2,
H2.
and then
Yeah, she already took care of that.
Then it's still got that killer
Yeah, that doesn't do anything.
diagonal.
doesn't do much. Okay, you guys ready to castle?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Ready. Blunder check.
King side?
I think.
Double O, you ready?
Yes, king side.
Do it.
Please, king side, for the love of God.
You're killing Michio over there if we don't castle.
We already played bishop G7, Steve. It's done.
Yeah, wait, what is Steve talking about?
Nobody ever knows.
Like I'm huh? There is a bishop on G. Should we put this isn't Bughouse where you put a second bishop on top of the bishop that's already
Yeah,
on G7,
everyone in the dojo is just obsessed
an
with
old
Bughouse now.
man
They
yells
think you can
like
just
cloud
drop pieces
to it.
everywhere.
Let him go.
including on top of pieces that already exist. Capture. That would be
All right,
incredible.
what's the plan? Where's our play here?
Yeah, where is our
The
play?
opening is we've I think successfully completed an opening. I don't think we've come
I don't
out
think we-
much.
I
I
don't-
don't think we're any worse. I think
No.
I think maybe I don't know if we've equalized, but pretty close.
Okay, I see a plan for Sophie,
Um,
and I see in the plan for Sophie it goes e4, the knight to somewhere, and then the bishop trade, maybe trying to do that like trade off of the fianchettoed bishop.
E4 on this
Something to
move.
look at. I'm not sure what move when it is. I'm just trying to say like there's an idea of using that diagonal with the bishop and the queen to trade off our G7.
Sure.
bishop.
Yeah,
That's
E4
what I'm
is
looking.
E4 is a thought. We could trade at some point and use the C file, trade on D4.
Mhm.
Now she might recapture with the E pawn, play on the and then opening the E file for herself.
Mhm.
Something to keep in mind. She might try to play on the E file that way. If we were to take on D4. Oh, she takes.
Oh, okay. Just queen takes.
There's something tactical.
Can we-
Yeah, better double check.
Yeah, make sure they're not missing anything.
Does she? Yeah, does she have a tactical reason for doing this? All right, so queen takes.
Bishop D7, D6 loses a bishop. Knight to B3. What about C4? E4.
Maybe she gets the D.
Is
I have no
E4 good
idea.
after this?
B4. She could play B4.
B4 is the only thing I'm seeing,
B4.
but we can just move the
The queen
Queen.
back. Oh, but then our
B4,
knight
actually,
doesn't,
we can
our knight
take-
doesn't
no.
our knight doesn't have a lot of great places to go after B5. Like our knight gets kind of kicked. Although,
Yeah, but well, hold on. So if we
B4,
take
B5?
B4, Queen B6, B5, yeah,
B5 is
man,
gross.
we're just like not quite in time. If we could get the rook to the C file, then we could. But we're a tempo down.
What if we delay their? Is there any way to delay the cap? We just take it, right?
So I think that's got to be our plan, is to take and then B4, B5. But it's not. I don't think it's. So after B5,
B4, B5 is annoying, but it's not a serious tactic. I don't think.
Yeah, I think knight A5, and then
knight to C4.
Then we're coming into C4.
Knight to B3 attacks that same spot, but
she has two pieces on
knight to B3. Just queen back to B6.
Yeah, I know. So I don't think either way they can attack our queen, but I'm not sure if any of them.
I don't know.
Can we?
I think we have to take it, guys.
Overthink it and take it.
Yeah, we just take it. Just take it. What's gonna happen is gonna happen.
Are you okay with that, Derek?
Yeah. We'll blunder later. We don't need to worry about it.
I don't think we've blundered yet.
Well,
okay.
Ooh.
E4.
Okay. Wow.
So it's safe to say they calculated that.
Yep.
If we take it,
knight takes, threatens the queen, or bishop takes. Bishop doesn't take.
If knight takes.
Knight takes. Bishop
What's the
takes.
problem? Is there a problem here?
Bishop takes. She's gonna get.
Ooh, can we push instead? Can we just do? Can we?
No, because then they'll just take it. No. Actually, the knight is the only thing covering it.
No, it would be attacked twice, defended twice. Yeah.
If we push, they play pawn takes. Our queen is exposed.
Or what about E6? Also,
then we have
an option.
Then we have to trade queens, but then we're down a
no
pawn because we can't take back.
Yeah, we can't play. You can't play D4.
I don't think D4 works.
Okay.
Yeah, D4 doesn't work. So I think we got to take it.
What about E6?
Or do we have to take it, or can we just ignore it?
We could play E6.
Or can we completely ignore it with our own agenda, like knight H5? Opening up the
if we ignore it, then they can push. Then they can push the E pawn, and then we got to move that.
But if our knight's already on H5, knight H5.
What about rook C8? What about rook C8? Rook AC8.
Rook AC8. Ooh. Okay, that's an interesting move.
I could go with that.
Now I think that pretty much stops any B4 shenanigans.
Oh, the B4 problem. Yeah.
Because we'd be lined up on the queen.
Oh, what about bishop to E3 for them? Is that an issue?
Bishop E3.
Mm-hmm. At some point.
We can go to H5. I mean A5 maybe.
Oh, if they play bishop E3. All right, so if rook C8, bishop E3 right now. Queen. Ooh. Queen D6.
D6, yeah. And then we could play and then we could play E5 if we wanted. But here's the other problem. If rook C8, do we have a plan against E5?
E5. Yeah.
Oh no. I think E5 we have knight H5. And then attacks the bishop. Bishop has to go back to H2 or to D3. Or to D3.
Not to D or to E3 hits the queen. So all right. So knight H5, bishop E3, bishop D6.
Queen D6.
Or queen D6, sorry. Queen D6. Though we can't go to D6 because then they have E5. Well, no, maybe they don't. Not if the bishop's on E6. But at some point, if we allow they already played E5 in that line, right?
Yep.
So E5, knight H5. Oh, you can't play queen D6 then because there's a pawn on E5.
what about something where we do swing the knight over to h5, and then we can start to push the f pawn.
Oh, spicy.
Knight h5, f5.
Ooh.
What about
Yeah.
knight h5? Well, no. I think if we do that, we should take first on e4.
Huh.
Yeah. That
Take
yeah.
on e4.
Wait, but no, but knight's
then we
gonna
don't have
capture.
we
Then
don't
the
get a
knight
break out of
captures.
that.
Oh, knight captures allows h5.
And that
F5.
opens the
Yeah,
bishop.
then that go
Opens the
ahead and
bishop.
opens up the f pawn
I
anyway.
mean, should we just do pawn takes
I
pawn?
don't know about f5 in that line, but it opens
there
our
a-
bishop.
Is there a problem with pawn takes pawn? Like, I don't.
I
Yeah.
don't think so. I was
Pawn
just
takes
trying to ignore the obvious to start, but it might be
Right.
the best.
It might be the best move.
So pawn takes pawn. You knight, like anything that hits your queen. I don't think she has any
Knight
checks.
takes, knight
but-
takes. Anything that takes back, we're gonna do knight takes, and then we're looking at f5.
Well, if they take back with the bishop, we take
so what
back with the
about
knight, and then they
e4?
take back with the knight. Then our queen is hit.
Then we play. Then we actually
Is
play
knight
queen-
b3 a problem?
A queen h5.
Yeah, we always have queen h5 to get out. I think.
Yep.
I think so. Knight b3.
Oh, but then
Okay,
there's G.
yeah,
Oh,
queen
but then
h5.
no, queen h5 is a blunder because there's g4. Oh no, because then we take
G4.
h3. Oh, we take h3. Never mind.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
take
I can't play.
h3. Oh, but
Okay,
that's
I think we
that's
can take
tough
it.
because there's king h2 and then possibly g4. So we have to find a real
Let's-
escape plan for the queen if the queen's at h5.
All right. I think we need to take it.
Let's
Yeah,
take
I
it.
say
Can we
take.
take it. Okay.
Yeah.
We did it.
So we're this.
Okay. Knight takes.
I say trade the
That was our
knights then.
plan. Yeah.
Are you guys
Trade
against
knights.
it? You guys see any problem with it?
I don't think so. I think I was more scared if they took with the bishop.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe
Okay.
maybe it just was more complicated lines. I
Is
don't know.
any other
Bishop
problem with
takes.
it?
No.
No.
I mean, yeah. No.
Can I play it?
We're gonna. Yeah.
All right.
All right. And then
F5?
Rook's gonna come.
Can we play f5 now?
Rook. No. I don't like f5.
Rook c8.
Rook c8 or rook fd8.
I like
open
my rook.
file.
I like rook on f though. I like rook on f because we can still look at f5 plans.
But why? Why is f5? What's f5? What's the point of f5?
I mean, we're attacking, and those bishops aren't.
All
lined
I
up
know is like in
towards-
a King's Indian, you're supposed to push F, but not that this is a King's Indian.
Yeah,
it's
but
just
we're
an
not-
Indian, but-
Yeah. What about knight to e5?
f5 is very risky.
No, knight e5 right now.
Knight e5.
Mhm.
Why not develop a rook? Knight
Because
e5
the plan with this is
knight
a dis-
e5 is a loosening, unnecessary loosening of a piece.
But well, my point. Oh, it actually hangs b7. Never mind. Just kidding. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
the knight's
So,
pretty solid. I think develop a rook.
rook c8 or rook d8. I think rook
Unless
c8.
you see something
to get-
tactical.
I don't really. I just thought that we'd develop our bishop and kind of knock their bishop out, maybe. but-
Bishops are developed. Knights
Yeah.
develop.
Let's get the
need
rooks.
to
Let's get the
develop.
rooks. Rook c8 or rook d8. What do you think, Derek?
Probably
Which
one of those two.
Rook ac8.
Yeah, the A coming over to C or D. I don't know.
AD. Actually, AD might be best.
Getting the rook to the c file possibly carves out b4 and d4 for the knight, even though it looks like it's impossible. Just tactically. Later, not now. See what I'm saying? But yeah,
Yeah.
anyway, I think rook. I think the rooks belong on d8 and c8.
Okay. Well, let's do rook a d8 or fd8 first,
No,
and
I
then
like f8.
and then
Yeah,
fd8 first. Is
You're
that
gonna
okay
move
with you
the
guys?
F
I
rook
like it.
first.
F to D, and then we can do A to C, or do you have a reason to do A to C first?
I say A to C first and see what happens because the rook
Okay.
on F could become nice to be able to push
More
that
important
pawn if we
to be
need
there.
to.
All right,
Okay.
AC.
That's, if you want to be
I always
flexible,
struggled
see.
to try to figure out which rook to bring over, and somebody was like pointed out like, well, you got to look for further pawn pushes
Let's
in
do
the
AC.
future.
I'm
so-
going to do AC. Timing.
Okay.
AC,
Do it.
right?
That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, yeah. That
That's
works.
fine. My only reason for rook putting the rook on d8 is because it's the open file. So that just seems like the most important file to fight for. But I think this is good.
Again,
Now,
she's not using much
our knight
time.
is like semi-pinned here. Is the thing? Is a thing?
Well, we could resolve that by just b6ing at some point, which is totally a fine move, right? At some point.
It loosens the c6 square that the knight's
E6ing,
on.
that
But
sounds
if the knight's gonna
inappropriate.
leave it- if it's
What sounds
but if it's gonna leave that square,
does
the
have a
knight
little
it doesn't have good jumps right now. It's currently dominated by the pawn on c3.
Let's just say that
Um,
night we don't really have plans for at the moment, and that's fine. Oh, what about e5? E5.
e5.
Did you say
Okay.
the last move?
I like the diagonal looks nice, but we are chomping on the c6 c3 pawn a little bit, even with that long diagonal. So maybe b5.
B5. Ooh, B5 with B4 coming. Ooh,
Huh.
and then we're yeah.
That's to
B5 with
open that
B4.
bishop up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
B5, B4, don't they just push C4?
That's fine. We want them to sort of, right? Because I'm just thinking, right, that bishop has the long diagonal. Right now it can't. So if the c pawn moves or then
I'm gonna be right back. Give me
that
a second.
bishop gets sort of like, it's sort of a move designed to improve our bishop and possibly take care of the b7 problem.
Yeah. We don't want to see Zoom. What are you doing?
Tactically,
sorry.
her bishop on e4 is loose, but not in danger. Our queen is fine. Could be a hit. Queen could be hit here.
The only way is what, bishop E4, E3?
Bishop e3, yeah. Bishop e3, I think, brings queen e5, then her bishop is hit.
Queen E5 hangs the queen.
Oh, it does. You're right. Yeah.
Stupid
That's
knights.
no good. So let's see. I would be mortified if I didn't do this every week already. So they already know that I'm like, oh yeah, here goes Seth hanging everything again.
We all hang pieces.
Are we hanging pieces?
No.
Not yet. Just
With
trying
possible
to.
lines.
Oh, we're trying to hang some pieces. That's good. Let's keep that up.
Let's just sacrifice everything, see what happens.
I was just trying to take some stock of the position. You know, what are, I guess,
okay,
the loose pieces right now are the light squared bishops for both sides.
Can I also say that thing I was talking about earlier is possible? With the bishop trade-off on the G7. So like, we have to be aware that that's like a thing.
Oh yeah, bishop h6.
Yep. Which, man.
Yeah, she does have that.
Which,
yeah, she probably. All right. Well, we definitely don't. We make her take.
Yep,
that's
the plan.
We maybe should have thrown in. Well, we couldn't throw in h6. Yeah, I guess we had nothing. We should have. Oh, we should have played rook fd8.
Mm-hmm.
Now we could just move the bishop. I knew there was a reason to do that. All right. Anyway, it's done.
Oh, it's so true. FD. Oh, dang.
Yeah,
that whole
that's
debate. And that's the. Oh man.
We can do it now.
Let's do it now, anyways.
Yeah, she's gonna take our bishop. So we gotta be really careful on the dark squares.
Anybody have plans against Rook FD8?
Our dark squares are weak.
I guess not.
Or we could try our B5 plan. No, are we gonna have trouble with our king?
Let's just say we are more developed than she is, so that's good.
Oh,
Because our rooks are completely developed, and she still has a A1 rook.
all right. We can
FD8.
sure.
Go
Good
for
game.
it. Go for it.
Now she's gonna take just recapture. You can pre-move that. You don't have to don't pre-move it.
Why not?
I guess.
Yeah, I think that you.
She doesn't look happy.
She's like, this is only decent. I could have just crushed them.
Yeah,
Look at that
exactly.
face. What is that?
I don't know. I think she's still in the in control.
Wait, do we have
so
a tactic? Wait, do we have a tactic?
Oh yeah. We should
no.
we should start looking for
No.
tactics.
Do we have a tactic?
We should look.
Did we look?
We can try.
What could we have?
Should I undo my
Yeah, undo the
You
pre-move. Undo the
can.
pre-move.
I mean that's probably
I mean, it's-
ridiculous, but just in case.
95. That doesn't do anything.
There's a strong
Um,
attack coming out on their king side with Queen H5 coming up. Like I really like Queen H5 for us sometime soon. Like
Queen H5.
Yeah.
Queen H5. Sacking
I'm gonna
the
just take.
bishop
We don't
on
have a
H3.
reason not to
I think
take,
I think
Yeah.
you've got to take.
Take it. Yeah, maybe now.
I mean,
yeah, Queen
I'm
H5
not unhappy
ideas.
with our position. I am not unhappy.
Yeah,
with our
notions.
position.
I agree. We just gotta be very careful about weakening any dark squares.
Can we
We don't have a
F5?
dark square bishop, but she doesn't have any. But yeah,
Nah. Queen
Queen H5 is a thing, maybe.
Queen H5.
Yeah, because we're threatening right away Bishop H3.
No.
Yep.
Oh, you just okay.
What about Queen H5 with
Then
an
taking a
F5
perpetual
follow up
draw.
to kick the bishop, and
Queen-
then
Queen-
we can.
Queen H5 could lose the E pawn in the end, right? With that rook. So if they trade their bishops for
Oh,
the
yeah.
No,
knight.
we have. Oh, yeah, that's true. What about?
All right.
Can we play E5 right
You're
now?
95. What? We can't.
E5.
95.
E5 E5 kind of cuts the queen out from being able to slide over though.
Queen H5. That's true. What about?
I
Ooh,
would
what about-
be reticent
what about-
to push any more pawns.
What about
On
rook-
the king
What
side.
about?
Yeah,
anyway,
what about
definitely
rook
at this
C-
point.
What about rook C7? Rook C7 like protects a lot coming up after the bishop moves.
Did you just watch the long-haired poem?
Well, we could also play Bishop
Apparently
F5.
not.
the long-haired poem?
Jesse's recent video, he makes that exact like rook move, and he talks about how it defends the bishop and it defends the pawn, like in the end. Like what you just said was exactly one of the
Okay.
like his lessons.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, should we do it then?
As long as there's nothing.
Okay, my other was Bishop. I thought Bishop F5 tried to trade her annoying bishop.
But we like our bishop H3 attack coming in at some point, right?
Okay,
I
you want to
think
keep the
so.
bishop. All right, yeah, keep. We don't want to trade it. Okay.
I don't want to trade.
All right, Rook C7. What's the plan with that rook?
Rook C7 to
It's
defend.
just,
the bishop.
it's just to defend. It's to get a solid plan. So to kind of secure our bases.
It also can indirectly defend that D pawn or E pawn that I talked about, where if we swing the queen over,
Yeah,
sacrifice a bishop
We
or
can-
something,
hey,
My
we
thing
can
then
is-
the
also
rook is
stack. We
covered.
can also
Okay.
stack rooks in the future on the D file.
my thinking
Yeah,
was
that's the other
to
option.
Yeah, that was my thinking. My thinking
Okay.
was to move the bishop and then.
I think there's a
and
lot of
then play
potential for
bishop
rook C7's
E7.
location.
Okay.
I think I like that. I think I see potential with that.
You in for it, Seth?
Yeah, I'm scanning. I don't see any. It doesn't look blunderous to me. So let's do it.
You know what? You know what I even like here, which is crazy, is even like bishop to c8 to just hold on to the diagonal and give the rook the protection of the e pawn, but we're still always have bishop h3, which is the real attack for that bishop, anyways.
Bishop c8 is fine.
It's an idea, right? It opens up the file and allows us to double if we want. It just gives us. We could even look at some sort of rook d6 idea coming up. And then stack rooks up behind, but
we could be looking.
I kind of like
now
bishop.
We could start
as
looking.
Weird as it looks, it's like kind of a move.
I think there's other things first, maybe.
Okay, I'm open to other ideas. It was just
your 90. Your 95 move looks possibly promising, right? That knight's sort of a defender. Yeah, the knight on f3 is sort of defending king side for white.
Okay,
but hold on, knight 95. If they take knight e5, and we take back with the queen, they have some kind of a bishop discovered attack on our queen.
But then
they do.
Oh, but then
they could just take the G pawn if they wanted to.
Oh, the G pawn, yeah, dang. Yeah, that's not great.
That's the only reason I didn't like knight e5 on that last, even on that last move.
Yo, can we please play an f6 here at some point? I don't know.
Maybe.
But what Seth said before was like I think we do need to be careful about pushing any more pawns because it's already pretty weak over there.
Yeah. I think though f6 is maybe the sort of push you would make. But yeah, I agree. We should. If it's not provoked, we don't need to.
F5,
we might push at some point
F5
or H6, but not both.
F5 can happen if we played bishop C8. We could play F5 if we play bishop C8.
I really dislike F5.
But that bishop sucks afterwards. It sucks. It's terrible.
What bishop?
The light square bishop. Okay. This is all different.
Why? Our light square bishop would lose its scope. Her light square bishop would just reroute to a different diagonal.
Anyways, we're in a different situation.
All right, it's over.
Yeah, this is different than we were thinking.
All right.
Can we play queen? The first thing is queen d6. That's what I'm seeing.
Queen d6.
Yep.
To take back with that pawn?
Just making that queen have to do stuff because the queen's not really going to be able to get in on her own, and I don't know
that knight can easily jump into action.
But you have to move the queen first if we're forcing the trade, or do something. That's my point. You can't just hop the knight.
Lose. Queen d6 is not desirable. It may be necessary, but it's definitely not desirable.
Yeah.
Looking for something more aggressive, right?
Well, queen d6 we're just gonna have a bad isolated pawn.
Yeah, we just isolate a pawn and
we're
it's
just
blocking the open file that we fought for.
Yeah. So if it's necessary to not lose the game, that's the only reason we're gonna play it. So is e5 a move?
That's what I was just looking at.
The pain is real. The pain is real right there with the discovery again. It's the same problem.
Well, no, not if we play e5.
No,
because we're attacking the
E5,
queen.
Knight takes,
or just do queen, or just do queen takes.
Yeah, he's right. He can't. E5, he can't take. She can't take it. Sorry.
E5.
Then there's no discovery because then their queen is hanging.
Yeah, knight takes. Even then, still no discovery on the knight. So what? Right, we just.
But what if they just don't? If we push E, they just ignore it.
Well, they don't ignore it. She moves her queen. So
well, I mean, yeah. I mean, don't take. Sorry, that's what I meant.
But so we get a tempo. So where does her queen go?
But is that tempo weakening our pawns too much though?
That's I agree. The calculation to make. But what else is there to do? besides retreat the rook back to
Offer a
C8?
draw.
Okay, here's a massive problem with e5, I think. And the problem is with queen g5. After
Queen
e5.
G5. Okay, continue.
Then our rook's
what's the-
hanging. Our rook's hanging, and what is our follow
not
up?
hanging.
Oh,
Rook's
f6.
not hanging. Queen
Oh, it's
Queen
not
G5.
G5, we just trade queens, I think.
No.
No, we can't.
The
There's a
pawn's
pawn
on
in the way.
E5. But
If we played E,
but
oh,
it's
gotcha.
not. Is the queen? So the queen on G5 is a problem if that knight starts making ways towards. But we'll have the E7 square for our knight, so it can kind of circle in to defend. Maybe, maybe I don't know. I'll get a defense from E7. But it's not like a super concrete. I don't see us getting smashed by it right away. We might
Okay, so
eventually.
obviously, first of all, our rook is hanging.
Yes.
So-
Also, a
can't
knight
forget
move defends the rook.
So have we refuted e5? Because honestly, I don't see anything that's more persuasive at the moment.
No,
E5, rook
problem with
H.
E5
Queen
is
E4, Queen H4 though. I feel like there's some kind of attack coming in
Queen
there.
H4. And then the knight's going to come to G5.
Yeah, we might be able to refute it. I don't know.
Well, we could play. Actually, as a follow up, we could play f5, which is pretty secure. Honestly, I still think it's secure.
Stop! Are you trying to get us killed?
6. Sorry.
Okay.
F6.
Maybe. Yeah, F6 might be necessary at that point because the knight's coming to G5. Yeah, I think Queen H4 is the threat. Is the scary move.
E5.
But it also
F6.
ties our knight down to the rook on D8. I think I'm kind of scared of E5, honestly.
E5 is scaring me too.
What the heck else are we gonna do?
We can
right
move
now,
the knight.
Right,
We can move the knight with discovered defense.
discovered defense.
Yes, if
Did
the
you just
knight
invent
moves our
that?
queen,
I like it.
if our knight moves, our queen defends our rook.
But
Yeah,
where?
but where's the knight going?
It could go
A5?
to A5 or to B8.
A5 isn't terrible because C4 looks okay.
It's kind of terrible because it's running the opposite direction of the king that we just
Because
thought we might
then
need to defend.
C4, then they just push their B pawn.
But then we have
C4.
A5 again.
No, we have,
knight A5, B4
E6.
forks. Knight
E6.
A5 is not a move. B4 forks the queen and knight.
E6.
E6 loses the knight.
Guys, B4 forks the two pieces right away. You can't play it. Maybe it's E5. Maybe it's E5 and we can try to hunker down.
We're
with
down to
F6
13
or
minutes. Maybe
H6
we
or
just got to do it. I don't like it, but you're right. I can't find anything better.
Okay. E5.
The only other thing is like knight B8.
Knight P8.
It seems stupid, but I've seen crazier moves.
Yeah,
It's just not going anywhere.
knight B8. Yeah, but then we have to move the bishop so it can come into D7 and then to F6. Yeah, that's too slow.
E4, E5. Lock it in.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Move
but-
her, yeah, she's gonna move her bishop.
That might hurt us, but let's do it. This is a learning experience for everybody. Pay attention, folks. That's the move I said. Ah,
Yeah.
Okay, but we're ready for this.
F6.
are we?
We knew it was coming. F6 or H6. H6 is a little. F6 opens. I think
What about-
H6 is a little safer.
What about Rook H8?
Rook H8 maybe, but I think H6. And then maybe Rook H8.
She's moving so fast.
Well, she saw what we had to do and knew what she was going to do.
Yep.
It just took us a while to figure it out.
They
So,
are who we thought they were.
F6, H6. I really don't like H6.
Like H6. Why? What's wrong with it?
They don't have a dark squared bishop.
Much less weakening than F6.
You think so?
Yeah, F6.
I'd push. I think I'd push H before.
Oh,
F.
no. Queen E7
Hangs the queen.
to what?
Oh, you mean us play Queen E7?
No,
yes.
I thought you meant after H6.
Queen
No,
E7.
Queen
Queen
E7.
E7. Knight G5. Knight G5.
Knight G5 H6.
Then we play H6.
Yeah.
Then H6. Then knight. Can she sack? Do we get sack, mate? Maybe not. Maybe it stays okay.
Queen E7.
Queen E7.
Rather than pushing pawns in front of the king.
Our queen isn't doing. Our queen, yeah, our queen should come back.
Queen, hold on.
At some point. So
Queen.
Queen E7. If she,
Queen
no,
E7. Queen
Queen
E7. Queen
E7, knight
takes. Then the knight takes the pawn.
No, queen takes the pawn. Because then the threat's gone. It's fine.
No. Queen E7. If they
Yeah,
trade
it hangs
queens,
the
we
e-pawn.
take back with the knight, and then that E pawn drops.
Yeah, Queen E7 drops the E pawn.
Dang it. Okay, H6,
So
F6,
I
or
think-
Rook H8. What do you think, Derek?
My vote's for H6, but what do you think, Derek?
I think it's wrong, but again, it's the second move. I don't know what else.
Or is that better than Rook H8?
Rook H8.
Rook H8 seems like they can lock us up somehow.
All right, we're gonna go H6. Okay.
Yeah, H6 loses. Not bad.
Do what?
But
Oh, somebody said H6 loses.
Does it?
I don't know. I wasn't sure.
everything probably.
Somebody said, "Oh no."
Oh no.
This is the point where I stop reading chat. Sorry, guys.
This is where we find out. Yeah.
Because this is where.
Don't give it away. No spoilers.
LPDO something. I still don't see it.
Okay.
Oh, we did lose a pawn.
So we lost a pawn
Ow.
anyway. We saw the pawn dropping off in the other line, and we forgot about the pawn.
Oh, right.
Wait, but can we
right.
pin the knight to
No.
the? It's not really a real pin, though. I mean,
We're
yeah, it
losing
kind
more
of
than
is.
a pawn. We're losing a whole piece here.
Are we? How?
Yeah,
No, we're just losing a pawn. I
because
think.
how are we?
Yeah,
gonna
no,
get a
you're
piece
right.
back?
Yeah, you're right. We're dumb.
We're losing a
Damn.
piece.
Yeah, the rook.
Yes, the piece she just took was defending our rook. So now
That
we
was it.
Save our rook.
We were talking about
So F6
lines
would
where the
stop
bit
that.
where we were talking about lines where the knight defended the stupid rook, and then we forgot.
Damn it, F6 would have stopped that. All right.
Darn it.
Rook C8, I guess. Rook DC8 or something. Or Rook H8. I don't know. Move that.
Hold
rook.
on. What about?
No, it's
What about?
better
Hold on.
to take the bishop.
Hold on. What about? I don't know. This is just sacrificing or not sacrificing. What about just like at G6,
Yeah, you're right. it is
G5,
better to
G5?
take
Sorry,
the bishop.
sorry, G5. Am I just going into
Ooh,
panic mode?
complicated. Yeah, but
G5.
we're in panic mode, so
G5 kick
G5.
the. I mean, the queen's got to commit to something. Then it's no longer
G5 knight takes.
attacking. It's no longer attacking the rook.
Ooh. Should we do it? G5?
I mean, we got 9 minutes and
takes.
we're in a losing position right now. So
That's true.
Let's calculate it.
What's happening?
first.
G5.
G5 knight takes. That's one thing to calculate. Knight takes G5.
Oh,
And
so
then
just sacrificing the knight.
And then pawn takes.
Yeah, for 2 pawns and opening our king and the rook.
Yeah,
is
but
still
they're going to get the rook in the end of
hanging.
that
And the rook
line.
hangs with check. And the rook hangs with gonna hang with check.
Well, but what about
Probably.
but what about just F6? You can't take it.
Rook. Okay, so G5, knight.
What about
takes
G5? If they take knight, we ignore the knight and then take
but we have to
take the
threaten
bishop.
queen. That's the problem. Ah.
If that's just giving away a pawn.
Yeah, but we're not
Why not
losing
just take the
but we're
bishop
not
now?
losing a rook.
Mm-hmm.
So G5, knight takes
Knight takes.
G5.
If we play G5, knight takes, we take the knight. They take back the queen with check, and then they're going to win our rook. If we play G5, they take back with the knight, and then we just take the bishop.
If they take the knight, then we just lost a pawn.
No, we're down a piece still.
No, they take with the knight. We just take the bishop immediately. We don't need to take the knight, and then we're just down the pawn. Right?
I think we got to play it. I don't see anything else.
G5.
Yeah.
I mean, everything else I think is just losing a full rook, and we're done.
No, we could lose just an exchange.
Yeah.
Right?
I was saying anything but G5. Was there anything better?
No, you're right. We would lose a full rook. No, we would just lose if we just move the rook. We would just lose a knight.
Yeah, I think we're down a piece. I think we're down a piece in the end.
Where? Because if they do knight takes, we take the.
No.
bishop.
Yeah, I was saying in the other line. I was saying in
maybe.
We're just down.
Are we just down a pawn or two?
Our king is in serious peril, but
that's
maybe.
Also true. Yeah.
Is that important?
And also, yeah, our e pawn's gonna get dropped.
Okay, so if they take the pawn,
I can't believe.
Do we take with the bishop?
I'm the LVP.
Oh, that's a good question.
Take with the bishop so we can swing the rook over to guard it. Maybe swing the queen to the d file with a mate threat that they will not see and will mate them. Obviously, that's what's going to happen.
I think f6 was also going to be problematic, probably.
I think we didn't lose a piece, though. I argue. We lost some pawns.
All right, well, let's see. If
we will
knight
find
takes
out.
G5, knight takes G5, rook takes C. Okay.
Okay,
so
bishop takes, rook
C6.
rook take? Rook takes
Hold
is
on,
best.
we think.
Rook. No, then check with the knight. So if we take the
check
bishop
with the knight and then pawn takes.
Then boom, there goes our rook.
Check. So check on e6, knight e6.
So if we take the bishop here, then they're just going to play knight to if they play anything. Well, yeah, anything.
But if they play knight takes e6, if they play knight e6, we take it and we get two pieces. Right? We take the bishop, we're down a pawn. Then knight e6 check. Then rook takes e6 or bishop takes e6. And then we're up a knight. Then queen takes d8. We're down an exchange and a pawn. So it's still completely lost, but
slightly less losing.
What's the best? Bishop, rook, or queen? I think queen is because we could almost imagine a crazy attack on G2. I don't know.
Should we take it with the queen? You want to take it with the queen?
There's a better diagonal for the queen. although and it defends H and it defends H3, which is
nice. But the king is defending that
or H6. Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I honestly am not sure if it matters.
I'm gonna
look
take
for a crazy sack.
I'm taking with. I look for a crazy sack. Crazy sacks.
Yeah. Look for a crazy sack.
Bishop H3.
Bishop H3, and then offer a draw.
Bishop H3 offer a draw.
Hold up.
Cool.
No,
Wait a minute.
never mind.
Let's take with the bishop, and then we can have dreams of mating her on G2.
I like it.
I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen. That's what I said. We're going to trick her.
Bishop takes.
Them. We're going to trick them.
All right.
All right. So I'm assuming they're going to play knight F6. I assume E6. Sorry.
Knight E6. I think so. And well, we
Can I
have
just
to
say
take
that's a
moves
that's a
up now,
grand
it's the only
brand
thing.
a super royal
Which
fork, by the
maybe
way.
we maybe shouldn't have taken with the bishop actually, because now we have to recap. Now we have to take that knight with the pawn.
Which is fine, I think.
It makes it even worse. Even
No, but
looser than it
we're
was.
gonna still have. Oh no, we don't. Hey, we have
We got nothing.
we have rook f7 in the end. We have rook f7 in the end with the
Rook
double
F7.
We
attack
have
on
false
the
optimism.
Rook
I don't
F7.
know.
Yes, Rook F7. You're right. That's what we play for.
Right?
Yeah, we have
We got tons of winning chances.
Sophie could beat Magnus Carlsen from this position.
We have
I still like that she's gonna pull off a triple royal fork or like whatever you want to call it. Both rooks, the queen and the king.
Mhm.
What is Cartier saying about dubious changes?
Some dubious changes.
What does he mean?
Probably in our lines. I don't know. Listen, it's all dubious. It's all very, very dubious. Some dubious chances. That makes sense. Yeah. It's a typo.
I mean, they're just winning right now. Yeah. Why did you say
We
there's
play
so
for
much to
dubious
calculate?
chances.
White's won.
unless there's something faster.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
good players calculate a winning position, make
You
sure
look
it's
for the
winning.
better move.
But what is better than 96 right now?
Mate and one that we're hanging.
Mate and one? Man, I missed it.
Maybe she wants to win the slowest way possible. Maybe she's just like is a sadist.
It's mate and 47. And they're gonna find it.
I just don't know what move White should make because there's too many good ones. I mean,
that's true. That's what you're having trouble calculating, finding the best winning move.
Man,
that's a good spot to be in.
She like mouse slips right now.
I like I think Ben Feingold says like I can't, I'm trying, but I just can't find a move that doesn't win.
Yeah.
Wait, there's a puzzle for that, right? Like the only losing move or something?
The only losing move. Yeah, that'd be a good one. There's plenty of losing moves here, Queen C4. Yeah.
Pretty much everything is pretty much most of the moves for White are losing except for like the three that totally win.
That's right. Most of the moves are losing.
Yep.
If we had random legal move generator, we'd probably win.
Isn't that great? There's so many ways for her to lose right now.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. I mean, like, as she considered Queen C4, that's a candidate, right?
She's just laughing at us.
They're just mocking us.
I can't believe that was a tough blunder. Ow.
Cartier, don't say stuff like that and then try to give us hope.
You are winning almost. Yeah, we're winning. Yeah, with Queen C4, like Queen C4 right now. We win.
That's what I'm gonna tell her.
I don't know why she's not even looking at that, but like Queen C4, it's such a, Yeah.
I'm gonna call up my whole family and tell them I almost won this game.
Is Michiko talking about why you're so cute, Seth, again? Man, I thought that she thought that you were evil. Oh yeah, you're evil. Or wait, no, a bully, a mean bully that's cute.
A cute bully.
PB Corporeal is the real bully here.
Oh wait, oh really?
Talking about you're in soft focus, backlighting. He knows what he's doing.
He's a very cute bully.
Do you have touch up my appearance enabled in Zoom, Seth?
That's very cool. Second place.
That means we didn't win, so we're the number one loser.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, first loser. First runner-up. First runner-up.
I can put on my soft
Derek's
focus.
Derek looks pretty sharp to me. I'm not in soft focus. I'm on crappy laptop camera.
I can just make it like out of focus.
Oh man.
Oh, he's not in soft focus. Yeah, Derek's not in soft.
Oh, where am I?
Derek, you're just.
I need all my filters. Where are my like Instagram filters I can put on?
What's going on with Sophie though?
That didn't work. They're just messing with us. That's what Amanda
It's
said.
so like this is so like it's so whatever. Come on. I wonder if she's trying to find
We go
some
stream
like
sniper?
really, really crazy little
Yeah,
line.
they haven't even cut back over to our game. They're playing a different game, something more challenging. They'll get the little ding when they have the low time and cut back over.
Yeah.
We go to her stream. It's just playing Bug House.
Oh man.
Playing what, Sokolov? I don't.
Genshin
I'm unfamiliar
Impact.
with those words.
Duh, come on. Everybody knows Genshin Impact. I've actually
Gen?
never played it.
Gen Shin?
I mean, I'm assuming that's how
Gen Shin.
it's like a role playing, some kind of a role playing game. I don't know. I think I have it. I think it's free, isn't it? Or it is free now. I've never played it though.
Yeah.
Well, we can almost celebrate because we almost got Sophie down
Only
to
one
half
game
of
from
her
me.
starting time. You know, like that's almost an accomplishment.
I play a lot.
That's exactly what I was thinking. It's free to play Breath of the Wild.
Anyway.
Oh,
but
she moved.
I went there it is. All right,
Politics.
should we take that?
I think you got it. I mean, well, yeah, obviously, otherwise we were just losing our queen. I think they just thought there was some other faster win. All right.
Rook F7.
Rook F7, Queen. Or no,
F7.
no, sorry. I was Rook D7. Oh yeah, Rook F7 works.
Oh, you should offer her a draw though for the lull.
Just spam it.
Just do it.
They love it when you do that. They're just laughing at us.
Laughing.
So F7 or D7?
F7, right?
Well, Rook D7, and the queen moves, then Queen D5,
then Queen D5. They missed the mate, and then we mate.
Queen G2 mate.
Yep.
All right. Oh, that wasn't what we.
Or
That
not.
wasn't what we discussed, Drew.
Or the other.
That wasn't the move. What
No,
was
Queen
the move?
It's fine,
D7.
it's
Then we
fine.
play Queen D5,
Queen
and then we
D7,
meet them.
The
Come
queen
on.
moves. Queen
Oh.
D5. She
They'll
ignores
never
the
see it
threat.
coming.
Queen G2 mate.
Yeah, because do they just get their queen out of there and just play it back to D2 or something now?
This democracy is devolving into a dictatorship. Oh man. Yeah, actually, I was just out last night. I ran into this guy out front of the bar, and he's like, "Man, you got to read The Rise and Fall of the Roman Empire." Oh man, it's so
Wait,
great.
Yeah, but isn't it
Some,
like
crazy
2,000
man on the
pages long?
street?
I don't know. Is it? He was
Yeah, I think
impressed, so I don't know.
I have it, or I started reading it at one point. It's just so long.
Yeah. He's like, "This is what's happened to America now." Like, all the
Yeah, he said it's like
Hmm.
it's like
All right, should
8
we go,
volumes.
Yell, the end is near.
Bishop takes G2.
What does that accomplish?
It exposes the king. I mean, come on.
Duh.
What else are we
All
playing?
right.
for?
Obvious.
Wait, no,
This is
actually,
chess,
what about?
Seth.
Wait, no. E4 first. I like E4 because
Then
if
it just
E4
cuts off
Oh, then we can't do it.
anything. Then they're just they're just gonna bring the rook over and check us, and then it's
What about Bishop?
that. Hold on.
D5?
It's gonna be mate because if they're gonna bring the rook over to G3 check. We gotta play.
Oh yeah.
It's
we're
mate
getting
2 right
later.
now, right?
Is it Maiden 2?
No.
I mean, depending on what we do. If we don't do anything to defend it, then it's going to be rook G3,
Threatening mate.
king goes to H7, and then it's mate.
And Queen G.
Well, let's play.
That is true.
Let's play rook to F5. I guess.
Well, what about
Rook
rook
can't.
f8?
Wait, Rook can't come over because then Queen takes. Queen takes f2, and then Queen takes g2,
Oh,
and we mate. So you can't bring the Rook over.
Bring the rook over to what?
Yeah, if she tries to bring the Rook over, it's mate for us.
No,
Oh no,
it's going to be check and then
It's
check.
and then
and mate.
checkmate. Never
It's
mind.
gonna
What am I
be-
talking about? I'm ridiculous.
Queen.
All right, Rook f6.
Rook f6. Yeah. Let's,
And now they're just still gonna play rook g3 check, and then they're gonna play queen to whatever that square is, c7 with check,
No, she's gonna misclick. Come on,
and
man.
then win the rook.
Oh,
I'm
dude,
so
what is this? Sophie declined the draw. Like that's not cool.
I'm so offended. Yeah, I'm so offended. She
So
declined our
rude.
draw offer.
Seriously.
We made a very generous offer. We bring her
Right?
on-
Am
on
I missing
our
something
show.
where that's just queen g3 check?
Make her a very generous draw offer, and she declines it.
It's
Terrible.
it's frankly like unethical.
Yeah,
Yeah,
unethical.
unethical.
It's
Rude,
rude.
unkind. Shame. I think can we just say blame Comrade Eilish for this whole game? Because
We can just shame her.
the draw. Shame. Yeah. I guess we're not allowed to blame. That's all.
There it is.
All right.
So
So I
King
think
H. No, you have to do Rook block.
King
King,
H7
yeah,
check.
rook blocks,
So
queen c7 check. It's over.
Is there anything else?
just block. Let's just play it out. Let's not drag it on too long.
Fair enough. Wait, but if Queen C7, there's
Bell
King.
tolls for
Wait, Queen C7, there's King F6, right?
What?
Wait, Queen C7, King F6.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Queen C7. We have King F6.
Yeah,
Rook.
respectable.
Or
No,
do
the
they
rook
just
is
bring
hanging.
or do they
She
just bring the
doesn't-
second rook over now? No. Or just trade.
She's got to take our rook. Her rook
Yeah.
is actually hanging right now if she doesn't.
Yeah,
Her
it
Rook is hanging. Ah, that's cool. Huh?
So maybe
That's
she'll miss
funny.
that.
Probably.
Very nice. What if she misses it? What if she
Yeah, you're
misses
right.
it?
Corporeal. Yeah, C7, the move I saw actually probably should have been played first.
Queen C7.
Well,
Okay.
Uh.
Now King F6, right?
I think that's the only thing that isn't mate or loses the queen or something.
Wait,
we
what's
could have
the
played
move
King
now?
H8. No, I mean it would have hung a rook.
Well, hold on.
What's the
Now it's
move
just
now?
now it's just rook at rook G F3.
She's just gonna take our rook. I
Rook
guess.
F3, we just take the rook with our bishop. For free.
Yeah, duh. That's why I said it. I was testing you.
Oh no, but then queen take. But then queen takes queen. Wait.
Bummer. Take it.
Wait.
Take it. Queen takes queen. Then we get a
Rook,
check.
Rook takes
Fight
G2.
check.
Then
Rook
it's
J2
then
check.
yeah.
Wait, did we have a windmill?
No,
No.
because she just goes to F1.
No, because queen takes queen. If
Hold
it
up,
was
hold
bishop
up, hold up. Take the pawn. Oh wait, no, we're in
Take the
check.
pawn?
Sorry. No, I'm dumb. I can't say anything right.
No.
So
take
if
the
you-
pawn, king takes, bishop takes with check, and we take the queen.
What?
Rook.
Say
No,
it
we're
again?
in check. Darn it. It was the whole being in check
Okay.
part.
Yeah,
Hold on,
we gotta
hold on.
Don't
Take the rook. If they take our queen, you're right. Then it's rook.
Then it's a windmill.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
rook takes G2,
Windmill.
king F1.
No. There's
come
hold
on.
Well, there was something
It
else.
doesn't work. It doesn't work, Drew.
Yeah, you went too fast.
We were lost.
Why did you play it? It doesn't work. Yeah, you're right. All right, well, do your thing then.
It's
See
still
why
a
it doesn't
windmill.
work. No, it's not.
It's not because they'll just play rook. They'll just play king to whatever it is, F1.
Which is what I said the first 3 times you suggested it.
There's gonna miss mate. I see what you're going for. Nope, it's over.
Can we resign?
Yeah.
Cool. Y'all give me
No,
that
offer a
stuff?
draw. No, play on. We're gonna get a rook. We're gonna win a rook.
Yeah. No, they're gonna take the rook.
Yeah, you can resign.
Oh, all right.
Oh sure,
It was
credit comes in
almost
right
a
at the end.
windmill. I got windmilled in Vegas, so I wanted retribution. It was like a quasi windmill, except the bishop
Yeah,
was
but
too
it wasn't
close.
a windmill.
It wasn't a
No,
windmill.
it wasn't a windmill at all.
Man.
Yeah.
That's
I don't know if
Trust me,
Sophie's
no
gonna
one
get
lo-
back on, but hello,
No one loves a good windmill like me.
hello. Hey Seth, I got windmilled in the tournament.
Love a good windmill. Hate a windmill's like the meanest tactic in chess.
Yeah, that's just rude.
Yo, Sophie, are you coming on?
Yeah, I think they'll come back
Sophie.
on.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hey,
there you are.
What's up?
Hey, good game.
what's up?
We
Congrats.
felt it was somewhat even up until whatever that move was where we kind of fell apart there. Once you got that queen over to h4, it all started falling apart.
Right. Yeah, I guess e5, queen h4.
Can I create an analysis board for everybody?
I
Yeah, you
think
can
if you
do
just
that.
type in, isn't it like if you just type in /analysis, it'll like invite Sophie or something? I thought.
I have no idea how this works.
Yeah,
I
just
mean,
invite
I'll
him, invite us.
I guess.
Well, you're sharing your screen, so Sophie could just see your screen.
Yeah.
Who's
Yeah, I
NM
guess
half closed? I'm confused.
Oh, he was playing guess the move.
Anyways, all right. And they won at Guess the Move.
Well,
Probably
good
because they're
job,
a better
half closed.
player.
I'm proud of you.
Great
Yeah,
job,
good.
half.
I don't know who you are, but
Didn't know about them. Do you know half closed, Sophie?
Half closed? No, I do not.
They're a NM that was
oh, that's
Apparently
no
the top
rematch.
guesser.
Is that you?
Not
so,
all the NMs
No
knew
rematches.
each other.
That's
I thought there was a couple of NMs and they got together at.
So Sophie,
secret
where
meetings and
where
like
did you think we
food
went
and
wrong?
stuff.
What did we
Yeah.
play? Did we get out of the opening pretty good? Did you feel worried at all?
Oh, I felt extremely worried. I actually felt really uncomfortable from the opening.
really?
Because I didn't know
Dang.
it.
Yeah, neither did we. We felt like we were kind of okay up until this point, and then we got to, I don't know what move was it where there was 2 moves in a row that we weren't really sure, and we definitely made like the wrong, I think e5 whenever we played that was a bad push, and we kind of fell apart there.
Well, we
That
didn't
was our
see
weakest
any.
point.
We didn't see an alternative to E5. I'm
You
wondering
seem
if allowing.
worried. You seem worried
We
right
should've-
around here,
Oh yeah,
Right?
yeah.
I think.
Sophie.
I think we're. My
Me?
opinion, where we started.
Yeah, on
looked at
video,
is
you
when-
looked like you were pretty worried right around this point.
Oh, yeah, I think I mean, I guess I didn't really like my position from the opening that much. I thought it was kind of equalish, but not like great. I thought trading the bishops was kind of a little bit of an improvement. Because your bishop could potentially be really, really strong. I think the only time when I actually when I started to feel good, I think was when you played with rook c7. I don't know. I thought that was kind of a weird move.
Oh,
Rook C7?
I thought it-
Yeah.
Oh.
We thought it was like a got an X-Lam or something. We thought it was something that could be good.
Like a
Turned out it
prophylactic-
wasn't though.
Like a
but-
prophylactic
No.
thing against like E7 and B7, you know, like the threats there, and then setting up for our own attack was the kind of the idea. And then maybe we could
Well,
double rooks
I
on the
didn't
D
like it at
file.
first, but you
Those
guys-
are all the ideas
yeah.
behind the move.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought like I at first I didn't understand it, but then I thought, but yeah, I think I and I saw that maybe like you want to protect E7. But yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, I guess it kind of has a concrete problem.
But, yeah, missing queen F5 there is pretty critical, I think.
Yeah, I don't think we discussed that
I
move
think-
at all, so that kind of threw us.
Right. I think once you see that it would put the kibosh on that move. I didn't love it. You guys talked me into that one. I think where we're starting to slip, because the reason we allowed the bishop trade in the first place, I think we should have played right, was we wanted to play rook F to D8 instead of A C8.
But we
move
played
earlier.
FD8 first. We could have even
Not
done the
allowing-
classy bishop to H8, which everybody loves.
Yeah, that's right.
Because nobody sees bishops hiding in the corner.
Nobody
It's the
sees them.
strategy.
Not even
Exactly.
titled players, right? Like, come on.
Maybe title players see them.
Maybe titled
But,
players, but you know,
Charlie Silva's don't see them, that's for sure.
no. Charlie Silva's definitely don't see them.
Anyway, so yeah, so I think that's.
I think that's got to be where we really fell apart right there.
Rook
That
C7.
E5.
Well, what is there? Is there
a better
than
move
E5?
for us here, Sophie?
So actually, what's interesting about this position is that I don't know. I feel like I don't want to say it's like, I don't know what the term for it is, like mutual Zugzwang-esque kind of situation, because like I want to play Queen F4, but Queen F4 isn't good because of E5 and F6. And then you want to play E5, but E5 isn't good because of bishop takes C6 and then takes on E5. So we're kind of both in mutual Zugzwang, as in like we both have moves that we want to play, but we can't play it for like concrete reasons. But then like I think the thing with Rook C7 is that specifically like the biggest problem with it is it leaves this Rook on D8 unprotected, which I don't know, I guess is kind of a surprising thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
It totally discoordinates everything. Everything was nicely coordinated, and then nothing was coordinated.
What if we just did this?
right.
Why didn't we?
Yeah, Queen
Why didn't we
F4, like
try that?
yeah, exactly.
Is this fine
Queen
for black?
F4, Rook here. This what is going on? I mean, I guess it's not ideal because it's like, you know, you want to play E5. That is like the move that you want to play. I guess here, like, I don't know, knight G5. There's F6 still. I think black's holding on here. I can't see anything immediate. Maybe I can go for like a simple plan. Like I don't know how good Queen H4 is. Maybe you can just go Rook D1 and then like get my Rook on the D file, and you have your Rooks on like the C file, which is closed because there's a C3 pawn. Like I don't know. But yeah, actually, I think like the critical variation.
Yeah.
I think the critical variation after Queen F4 that actually really makes. Wait, I'm hearing echoes. Sorry.
I think it's us
Probably
having a
is,
party
yeah.
in the background.
Oh, sorry, I was getting distracted. Like,
Lots of commotion.
yeah, true. I guess like the calculation that really allows Queen F4 to like work here and also makes I guess Rook C7 kind of not work is because is E5 like what black wants to do is E5 F6. So E5.
I said F6 was
E5.
good. I said F6 was good. I totally was telling the guys that F6 was good.
Well, I admitted that F6 was the better option afterwards.
It's not good though. No offense, but it's not
good, but
good.
it's not good, but it's
Set
Usually,
you up on that one.
it is good. Usually it is good, but it loses a pawn here because like E5, Queen H4, F6, Queen. Bishop takes C6. Bishop takes C6. And then whichever way you take, I have knight takes e5. And now you see what I mean when I say that the unprotected rook on d8 is the big problem with playing rook c7.
At least in my head, the whole time we're sitting there doing this, I was like, all right, well, the knight protects the rook, and then just it slipped that you just take the knight, and then there goes the defender in one fell swoop, and then it just falls. That's what I missed. That just completely fell apart.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, that's the problem.
So is this maybe the best line for black? Sorry, this one?
Rook d c8. I don't know if it's, I mean, let me see what options you have. Moving the knight back's not good. You could also move this. You can also play rook c to c8, which is like moving the piece backwards, but it's kind of a natural looking move.
That would be funny. Little like rook circle.
No, we're sorry. We're going back.
Hey, sometimes you have to just admit that you made a mistake and fix it. We did look at moving the knight, and it just all felt super awkward. Like whether it goes to a5 or b8.
Yeah, I don't think there's any good knight moves. Knight a5 is b4, knight b8 is just why is the knight on b8. Queen b6 also looks not that great because I don't know. I get the feeling that the queen needs to like be around to defend the king side, but maybe queen b6 is okay. So it's either queen b6, rook d to c8, or rook c to c8. One of those moves. I don't know. Well, or e5. Actually, I don't know. Or e5.
Wait, there was a problem with this line, I think. I think we analyzed this one, and there was a problem. I can't remember what.
I don't remember this one.
I thought I mentioned this move, and somebody shot it down because there was something wrong with that. I don't know.
Actually, I don't know.
Queen d6 was the problem one, Drew. Not queen b6.
Oh yeah, queen d6. Yeah.
Queen d6 is no good.
Yeah. Queen d6, I'd probably just take it and then just play rook d1 and then attack d6, and I'm probably better. I don't know. Actually, e5 is probably not that bad. But I don't know.
E5's not bad?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's like e5, queen h4, rook e8 is something I'm thinking, like defending e5, defending the pawn on e5, so I can't take on c6.
Yeah. Oh, this, yep.
Even look at that. We looked at rook h8, f6, and h6. Those were the three.
Yeah, we didn't look at rook. We were worried about this.
Knight g5, and then I was like calculating that. Knight g5, h6, knight takes f7, but I don't know if it works.
Yeah.
Oh. That does look scary.
Yeah, but it might just be bad for white. I don't know. No, that probably works. Hard to say.
I have no clue. There's there's a ton of defensive moves, but I don't know. This gets just...
I don't know.
You don't need to do anything that complicated to beat us.
I'm just playing weird moves.
Yeah.
Hey, that was a tough spot to try to. I think just because that rook was so oddly placed, we would have had to find something really good to try to save that at that point.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you don't play rook c7, you're pretty much fine.
So rook c7 was a bad move.
Yeah, very bad.
What was funny too is Derek was saying that he was referencing something Jesse was talking about, something long-haired, whatever. I don't know.
A long-haired poem. Come on, guys, watch Jesse's videos. It was his return to YouTube. He hasn't posted a YouTube video in like months.
Well, if you've ever seen like David's like old YouTube videos where he talks about like tactics, he talks about like tactical elements, and even if you don't calculate it, you can see that rook c7 introduces a ton of bad tactical elements for black.
Yeah.
It takes pieces that were defended, loose pieces drop off, right? Now we have a loose rook on d8, not loose on d8, but loose on c7, but also the defender of the d8 rook is under attack. So it's just like, Yeah.
Neil Bruce
So,
points out,
it's-
did anyone notice that the Black King has no defenders? Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that was our
yeah,
bad.
But also, but so it's like, but it doesn't. There's not really any attackers either at the moment. But
Well,
the-
there's a bishop and a knight and a queen.
but it's a slow. It's sort of a slow plan, right? Rook c7. It's a slow plan. You're introducing bad tactical elements for sort of like positional gains you're trying to make reasons, but it's a very like wide open, potentially sharp like, right? So it's a bit of a slow plan for an open board, I think.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I think to Neil's point also is once we made that bad move and then had to trade the dark squared bishop, we said the dark squares are really weak around our king, and then we just didn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
I mean, what would you do about it though? Like, you can't like pushing once is not help. Well, e5 f6 actually, that's good, but like I don't know, like I mean, the dark squares aren't that weak unless I have like attacking pieces, like
right.
You know, unless like if I can really successfully get my queen to h4 and knight to g5 and then h4, h5, h6 or f4, f5, I don't know. That's probably a bad idea. Also the queen's at c5. But yeah, that's really the only way I can make it work. Otherwise, you play e5, f6 and then take away all the squares from my pieces so that I can't.
Yeah. Yeah, e5, f6 would have been a good plan. Just looking at position, just sort of would have been a good way to sort of fortify the king side.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I mean, your position isn't that scary as far as king side threats go, so I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We more just lost all our pieces.
Yeah, once we kind of, it was too late, but once we saw that rook was just hanging and there was no real good way, we were trying to come up with some kind of tactic to try to salvage the damage, but it was too much.
I did want to say that I thought that we almost had you windmilled there at the end, though. I was getting pumped. I was like, it's gonna be a windmill.
We could have tried to prolong it, but Drew got a little excited and went for the non-existent windmill.
Boom! Bishop takes.
It wasn't a windmill.
It was close though.
You thought I had to play king h1?
Yeah, if you had a piece on f1, then we would have.
If only it was set up to be a windmill, then it would have been a windmill, which would have been cool.
Yeah.
By the way, I got windmilled in Vegas, Sophie.
So.
Oh
no, that's the worst. I'm sorry.
I was impressed. My opponent was like, "Oh man," and I thought that he had blundered, but he was actually just excited because he had a windmill.
Just go up to someone on the street who doesn't know chess with no context and say, "Man, I totally got windmilled in Vegas."
That's a good it's a good conversation starter. They'll know exactly what that means.
I got windmilled in Vegas. This is a family stream. I don't know exactly why I'm saying that right now, but yeah.
Yeah. What did you think?
We're talking about chess, Drew.
Yeah, what'd you think of it?
Are we though?
Yeah.
Savage is asking for the non-existent windmill. Can you show it, Drew?
I can show it.
Savage, it's a family stream.
Wait. Oh,
I can't show it. Can I show it? It's on Lee Chess.
No, it's gonna mess up our whole thing.
Don't do it. Nah.
Oh, I can grab it. I can grab it and put it in.
Grab the PGN. Let's just play it safe.
Yep.
It's apparently a draw.
Was it?
Just the windmill is apparently just a draw. King h1, rook somewhere on the g file, and then king h2, rook g2, king h1, then rook back.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll be a windmill draw.
Almost there. I just have to get it onto chess.com, everybody, because we are a chess.com show. So can't talk about these competitors of ours or whatever. I'm not competitors. They're not like our competitors.
Don't say the L word. Right?
Right. Yeah. Wait, what word? Oh, the L word? Yeah, that's a TV show.
Yeah, the
right?
L word.
That's a TV show, right?
Oh
Yeah.
man, is that still on?
I don't know.
Oh, you mean-
Probably.
Are you talking about? I don't even know what happened. It's just
Exactly.
automatic.
Wait. Live chess. Do. Wait. Where's the set position? Am I in? No. Oh, I have to close this. That's why.
Just yeah.
Where's the?
It's the
yeah.
rook
Yeah,
and
PGN. You
pawn.
paste it right there. Yeah.
Cool.
You already got that part. Yeah. You're white.
I'm black.
Um,
I was up 2 pawns, but I got a little greedy.
we're gonna watch it from the windmiller's perspective.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I saw this on. You showed this on stream, right?
Yep.
Oof.
They could have been this though.
They should have kept. They should have taken all your pieces.
I would have
Yeah.
gone for everything.
been
I would have been like
hilarious.
such a jerk.
Should've taken- Actually, they can't take all your pieces.
Yeah, I guess
they
Technically
can.
they can,
Doris
but
wants
they
me to
do
remind
lose
you all
the
that
mate eventually.
my opponent was probably about 12 years old. So just just so you all know about that factor.
Just
I think we
kidding.
just lost Seth, by the way.
Yes, that's just it's beach time.
Yep.
Oh, sad.
I mean,
I'm kidding.
oh wait, yeah, I gotta keep an eye so it doesn't blow up the stream like yesterday for the Patzers.
Well, either way, I guess we could just close out and
Yeah, that's probably a
coming
good
on.
stopping point. So while everything got thrown up, thank you, Sophie, for doing this. This was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Getting to see 2 of your games, or actually more than 2 of your games, because you played a 4-game match earlier this week. But it was great to have you back on. So thanks for coming on again.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And
It was a well-fought game, and yeah, it was really fun to do analysis and stuff too. It was great being here. So thank you.
yeah, thanks for whooping up on us and teaching us something. So this was a lot of fun. Hopefully everybody else liked it. Another good, successful Scrubs episode.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you very much, and we'll call that a night, and we'll find somebody to raid. But just want to say thank you.
Dojo.
See you, everybody.
Bye.